going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Killer Instinct is finally getting reviewed by Twisted Gaming TV. He's got a few concerns. We're going to go over one of them in this video, and it is, unfortunately, the Marquee. And as you can see from his review, Arcade1up is continuing that tradition of washed out marquees. When you're talking about a mostly black marquee, it's going to be really important to get that black just as deep and dark as possible. They didn't do a good job here. It would appear that this is going to be just as washed out as every other example. And when we're talking about a $700 cabinet, that's a tough pill to swallow. Okay, so I'm down here in the arcade, and just for a point of comparison, let's start with the newest cab in my collection. It's the Big Blue, and it is, it's just, some of this is the graphic itself, but yeah, this cabinet is on, and with this lighting, you can just barely even tell that it's on, right? Let's move on over to the Mortal Kombat Legacy cab, and you can see some of that same washed out images that we've kind of unfortunately become accustomed to. Still, I don't know that this is quite as bad as stuff that we've seen on the newer cabinets, and it's not as bad as as the Big Blue there. Moving on over to Golden Tea. Once again, not the darkest blacks. Really kind of washed out there. But it is an older cabinet. Namco Legacy, washed out. Some of this is the fact that the image is white, but just when it comes to the black, it's just not dark. Now, take heart. There is a solution. Go and get your own custom marquee graphic. You can see how dark the blacks are. This is textured. This one is actually from Game On Graphics, and I designed this, just pulling images off the internet. I'm not a genius or anything, but you pull these images off. You go to the My Designs section of the website, and you design it. And it's going to cost you a little bit more, but you're going to definitely see the difference. It has a little bit of a texture too. And I did just want to do another comparison with the lights off. You can see it's on. It's not as bad when it's dark in here, but still, it's just sort of faded, and some of that's going to be on this marquee where you don't necessarily see the light in the middle, because I think it's so large. That's a good thing. It's still sort of washed out. We know Mortal Kombat Legacy's washed out. Golden Tea, Pac-Man, but then when you go back to mine, my custom piece, other than my piss poor cut job, we got a little bit of light bleed, and I definitely should probably touch that up. But when you look at it, the black is black. I mean, it does, it shines through in just the right amount, in my opinion. Definitely when you compare it to, stock 1-up. So you could take your stock 1-up, and that's what this is. It's just a stock. This is actually X-Men versus Street Fighter. And then I just peeled that off and put this on. So simple process, a little bit of money, a little bit of time. But if that is the only complaint with your cabinet, you can fix it. Of course, the bigger question is, do you really want to fix something you just spent $700 on? I think at this point, the marquee issue should be a non-issue, but that's just my personal opinion. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section below. We're going to go over some of the other flaws with this cabinet in future videos, so stay tuned to the channel for that, and I will see you next time.